I've had a lot of opportunities in my lifetime, but what I've been doing with the help of Dartmouth Hitchcock the last 3 years is the most important work I've done in my entire life. Traveling around northern New England, talking to over 85,000 young people, and it's opened my eyes on mental health. In my life, it affected my oldest son when he was 13 years of age. My wife and I didn't see it for what it was. And he didn't know he had a mental illness, which makes sense when you think about it. How would you know that? He thought it was just him. But it wasn't just him. At some point when my son graduated from high school and went off to college, he started drinking. That's what we saw. We were told by the professionals that he was an alcoholic and that we had to be tough. And we were, sadly, tough with that. It was the wrong choice to make. After my son got a master's degree, we told him he had to go to counseling. And it didn't take. Nothing seemed to take. And we were told that we had two choices. We could put him out, literally out of our house, or we could let him stay in our house and he would die drinking there. And my wife and I, we love our son, so we did what we thought tough love demanded, and we put him out. It was the worst decision we ever made in our lifetime. And my own ignorance about mental illness harmed my own child, and I regret that deeply. But we survived it through the grace of God and the skill of a lot of good people. We came back from it, and my son is doing so much better. 1 in 5 adolescents will have a mental health problem during their lifetime. And for too long and in too many ways, we've let those people go their own way. We've shamed them. We've made them feel that mental illness is a weakness or a character flaw. I was probably guilty of that too. I want to change the conversation and the culture around mental illness in America. We need to talk about it. It's way past time. We need to start educating people. We need to start training physicians. We need to start to create a mental health system in this country that can deal with the mental health problems that we see in our homes and in our schools. If you were with me on some of those days when I go into gyms and auditoriums, they know what I'm saying is right and that it's long overdue. Kids really get it. Only about half the kids I see who open up about their mental health problems are getting any sort of medical help. Some are afraid to tell their parents. Many are ashamed. And that's on all of us. We started a fund at Dartmouth Hitchcock. It's in my family's name, but that's not important really. What's important is what it will do for other people. But we want to use the monies for stigma reduction, for education generally about mental health. We want to use it for training and maybe to enhance fellowships for psychiatrists or medical students interested in psychiatry. But that takes money and resources. I want this effort to last because that's important, but not nearly as important as the work that lies ahead of us. So I hope you'll contribute to it in any amount. My family and I have made a donation. I hope I can interest you in joining that fund. It's here at Dartmouth Hitchcock. It's the most important work I've done in my entire professional life. So if you were to make a donation, I would be indebted to you, but most importantly, these kids that you'll never know or see, the kids I hug with the wet eyes, they'll be grateful too. I hope you can help us. Thanks for considering it. It means a lot.